welcome back to Planet Coaster. I'm the Raging Fury and welcome to Holy Rage's Parkland. Right, what we're going to do today. So we did a lot of work last time round in trying to do a city park area up here. Turned out we didn't like that idea and we've currently scrapped it, mostly because I just didn't think the big tall cityscape buildings were going to really fit in, so we're going for more of a towny look in the centre area. As for the zones, we've finally picked horror theme in the right hand side here, sci-fi theme in the back there, and western theme in the left side over there. And we've done horror over here. We're going to make it quite scary and spooky, if my building allows for that, which I highly doubt. I'm a bit of an idiot in this game. So we're just going to dive straight in and just set up quickly this this area. What we're going to do is we're going to push the terrain back first of all, to allow ourselves to just have that flat land that we're wanting. We're just going to bring it back to around the boundary. I'm not too fussed, if I'm honest. Yeah, we'll bring it right back up to the boundary there. We can always make it look pretty afterwards if we really so desire. Oh. And then we'll just take it back to around here for now. We'll don't worry, we'll take the rest of that back. Don't you worry on that. It's still quite far back there actually. There's a lot of this horror theme might actually take up quite a large section, if I'm honest. I was going to work around here. So yes, the horror theme is going to be quite a large area but we do have the transport ride here that we can use to take people into roughly the centre area. So I'll tell you what, we're going to work on that first. We're just going to move it to the centre area, and then we can sort of figure out from that point there where we are wanting it to go. So we're just going to do the maximum thing there, and we're just going to take it forwards. We will allow for trees and that to be placed. It's a little right. We're going to have to redo the station because it is a little off. So we're going to delete that. Mostly because it is just off centre, which is going to cause a lot more problems in the long run. So we said we're going to use the Go Down Express. Where is it? There it is. And we'll pop that there like that. Okay, right, let's crack on. 2, 3, 4. Still feels like it's might just be me. So what we got? We got 11, 22. There we are, like that. And then we'll bring this forward to around the midpoint, I think, for this, which is going to be here. We'll go one more. Like that. There we are. So, there we are. We have our station area, which is going to be there. Now what we could do is we could do 2 sets of different transport routes, which I might do if I'm fully honest. We could have one here that goes around here, loops to the back there, and then doubles backs on itself and returns round. That might actually be a good shout, if I'm honest. Make that like an... Oh god, we're playing a transport sim in a fucking coaster game, Jesus Christ. But it would work, because if you want to go, say, over here, the train's just going to take too long. So take the other train round, halfway points up there, where you can exchange over, which I think that would actually work the best. God, I'm good. But that's not till we get to later points down the line. So we're here now. We're going to start. We'll bring the path round, and we're going to swap over around. Yeah, we'll swap over around there. And we'll bring it up to 7. There we are. So hurry. We want stone slabs. Maybe. Let's try and have a look and see in which. Nope. I'm thinking that cobblestone flagging actually works the best. And we'll bring this up and around. This area is going to be quite big, so we'll probably have multiple different routes going through. Probably should just for now. Yeah, that makes it a lot easier. So I'll bring this down here and we'll diverge off here. Actually, we'll upgrade that to 5, I think. Just what we're allowing for here is essentially we can add some more ride structures, buildings, stuff like that around here without too much of any problems, and we'll do one same on the other side as well. Let's try and see if we can. I don't think we'll be able to. I think that's the best. I think that's pretty good actually, if I'm honest. There, like that. There we are. So, we have our roof area here. I'm just trying to think on the way back. Probably good there. Probably have it cross over the path. So I might, if I'm honest, I might just do the rest of it first, then come back and officially finish that up. But I do want to get something done at least first. So when we're here, people are going to need a break on the walk over if they are walking. So I'm thinking, let's have a nice little. I'm thinking here we'll do a load of trees. We'll make it like a haunted forest. So we'll go down to paths. Let's have a look at what we've got here. We could use nature and allow. Could have a. Yeah, I think that might work actually. We'll use. So I love horror. I'm not sure if anybody else does. Each to their own. I think it's great. Gives some absolute scares. But I love that. I love horror and it's a horrifying thought. So that's why I'm pleased to say, for anybody listening or anybody interested, that on Halloween we will be doing a completion of Alien Isolation. Yes, yes indeed. We will be trying to complete Alien Isolation. So, now whether or not I stretch out for a couple of days, at this point it is to be seen. I'm not entirely too sure how it's going to work, but yes, I'm wanting to complete Alien Isolation. And should be very interesting, if I'm honest. There we are. There's our little right. There's that there. So yes, we will be completing it. Now, at the moment, we haven't got anything else sorted with the Holy Rages, but I am wanting to at least do some FAS, SCP, and other horror games in place. but as of current, there are no official plans for anything. So, it should be quite interesting to see what happens. Right, we want some spooky plants. Dead trees, there we are. Yes, so, completion area. I've never completed Alien Isolation. I'll be fully honest. I will admit that here, right and now, the start of the of it definitely scared the bejeebers out of me, and I wanted to complete it. But I need your help here, guys. I need to become an affiliate because we have a chance of playing Scary Noises. Yes, but I need to be affiliate for the opportunity to do that, unfortunately. I wish there was a way around it. I wish that I didn't need to, but from all the look that we've done, is we are wanting to do, say, sound alerts, which you can probably see the message in the Twitch chat. You need bits or you need viewer points, which I have 2 that allow for both. And the bits ones are obviously going to be the better ones, but I can't do any of that without being affiliate. So I need your guys' help. I need you guys' help. Just say hit me over the 50 mark. And then it's just going to be an absolutely amazing stream of horror, of screams, of me walking through a dark dingy corridor thinking, good lord, what's going to happen? And all of a sudden, when you guys plays a jump scare, I will absolutely fucking hate you. But as is the way of life. So, yeah, I'm really stoked. I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, if we don't hit affiliate, I'm not too fussed. I will still be doing it. But I do honestly think some of the, not value, but I definitely think some stuff will be lost, which is a real shame, if I'm fully honest. Right, there was some like dead trees, wasn't there? Is it centerpiece? There we are. Spooky. We've got our trees at least. I just need to decorate up this area. But I do hope that you guys do at least tune in to watch that, because it will be honestly a lot of fun. Are we going to use dead trees here, or are we going to at least... I don't know. Don't know if I should use a bit more foliage or other stuff around here. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Problem is, I just feel like if we use the dead trees, you're still just going to be able to see in. I think we're going to have to maybe put like a graveyard in here, maybe? Just going to chuck in... We'll put like a graveyard. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Put like a graveyard in here, I think. And it'll just, you know, ooh, graveyard. Spooky. So I want like a little church. I want something with stone, preferably. Building sets. Let's have a look what we got for stone. Limestone, don't think will work. Masonry? No. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at some old churches. Just having a look on the Google. And let's just have a look. So that one there looks like sandstone. Actually, I think is going to be our best one. And we'll just darken up the colour. I think. Yeah. I think that's yeah. It's a yes. And I think we'll do it as a 5. So we'll go 1, 2, entrance, 3, 4. Then we can always just move it. There we are. Okay, and I think, how are we going with it? So, the entrance area, actually, I'm going to bring that. So the entrance looks like it's just a little jutted out, doesn't it, on some churches that I've seen. So like a... I'll have the roof there, then we go up an extra... half a one by the looks of it. It's so upbeat music as we're building a graveyard and a church. But I do love the music in this. Okay, let's have a look. Looks like it's a 2 high, then it goes to a peak. I think that will just cover it, so then I think the rest are similar. Too high. We'll leave that for the roof area. Okay, let's have a look at some slanted roofs. I'm thinking looking stone, sort of. That might work. Can always colour it, I suppose. Plus, I suppose it does give off that eerie, creaky vibe. So, as I said, I've never been great at building Planet Coaster. So, you know, my everything that I build looks horrible. I know, you know, I know what people say. Oh, well, just download stuff from the workshop. And as much as I enjoy the stuff from the workshop, it's not me. I like to build. I like to say I built that and look at it, even if it looks utterly shy. I like to look back at it and say that I built that, and that's not taken away from the people that do really well at building. You know, and the people that do make the stuff for the workshop, it's incredible. I couldn't do that, but it's not for me. It's not my thing. Credit to those that is their thing. Like, honestly, absolute credit. But it's not for me. It is not my thing. And that's the main thing. So I like to build up what I do. I like to make it myself because I just think it has that bit of authenticity when you do it yourself, and it just makes it that much better in my humble opinion. Especially for me doing it, because it means I can look at it and go, I did that. I made that look cool. I made that look great. And that's the thing that I love about Planet Coaster is you can do that yourself. You can go, oh, that is so good looking. That's so great. I don't think that looks terribly bad as a church, if I'm fully honest. I'm actually quite chuffed with myself. I'm just going to change the colours of the wall, so we'll do this one first, for example. Actually, we'll do them all at once, then it just saves on colour palette. So I wanted something a bit more dark, I'm thinking. Got it. So I hope everyone is having themselves an absolutely lovely day. Ooh, just give me 1 sec. Just work calling. Be right back. I am back. Apologies for that sort of disappearance right there. It was just I had a phone call from work and they're not needing me in tomorrow. So it means you're stuck with me for a little while longer. Possibly some more streams. Because originally, once the stream would have been done at 8 tonight on Satisfactory, I would have just gone on vacation mode. But now I can stream for a little bit tomorrow as well, and maybe afternoon on Friday. But might not be the case, just because on Friday I will be heading down to Oxford, staying with the Raging Purple and the Raging Blacup, and a lot of other Rages are going to be coming up. The Raging Gary, the Raging Narc, possibly the Raging Indy, but I know he's not feeling too... Wait, can't I change the colour on this? Oh no, I can't! Oh no! Oh well, I thought I could change the colour. I probably should have realised that a lot earlier than I did. Yeah. Well, we can change at least this colour. We'll make it a bit more darker. So yes, I am going to be here tomorrow. That means we're going to have a stream tomorrow as well. Let's have a look at our church. So it's more like, yeah, it's like a darker brown door. Let's open up the colour palette. Yeah, like that. That works better. And black. Can't change that white marble, which is more what I was hoping to do. Let's get rid of that and let's try again. One in double doors. One in dual. That one. Oh, it might work a bit better. It's all marble, isn't it? No, that's not the door we want. Let's have a look. No, definitely not the door we want. I think that first one was honestly the best one, even though it just looked a little out of place. I think it just looks right with its colour. No, wrong one. Right, we're just going to throw some windows on the sides. We're going to do... Let's have a look at windows. There we are. And we'll go. Peek it to there. That's not what I wanted to do, and that's not what I wanted to do either. God, I'm an idiot. And we'll get these ones up in the centre here. We can change the colour of these at least, so we might do that. I just think these ones are going to work best for like a pane glass. Saying that I don't actually like those ones there. Yeah, that actually works probably the best, to be fair. So what we can do is we can move those up and down. Like so. Then we can do this. Straight. Maybe not. Okay, let's see what happens if we can we do it? Yeah, there we are, that works. Oh, that was so close to being bad. I don't want any curtains. Actually, that couldn't work. Right, let's go and change the colours on these here. We'll want some a bit more, so that changes. Okay, let's have a look. Go on in. Yeah, I think that works. And then, can we change this colour? Oh no, but... we can also edit speakers. So I think that might be a good thing to do. Let's edit this a little bit more. I think this doesn't look terrible actually for my first time church. I might make the spire a bit bigger actually. Just gonna move. Pop that up there. And what we're gonna do is you like so. That way just makes it look a little taller. And most do have a crown at the top actually, so that might be... Let's edit that. Get rid of that actually. I'm going to go to roof and want in a square. Is there something in the... I'm liking this. I'm thinking that looks pretty good. Right, now we can move the church around to wherever we want. So we'll say the church is a little bit back from the road, like there. We'll put some of these rustic fences up. I do love that sound in the background. Let's have a look. Start no. Iron fence. I think it's a choice between crypt. But I think this one's best. I wanted to place it with that where we need to. I think that would work best for us. Could always do the story of this is the church gardens. Yeah, I like that idea actually. So we don't actually have to section the church area off, do we? We just have to section off this area. Okay, God, it gets a lot more harder at zoomed out more. There we are, and then we just got a couple more. Like so, right. Oh, sorry, delete, delete, delete. And then we'll just bring it back. Like here, for example, this is where. We can always remove one. Just duplicate that for the other side. I was hoping it'd be a bit more symmetrical, but hey, you can't have everything. Vanilla, Adventure, Studios. Definitely have a lot of fun with this. I saw a Let Me Out one that I think is going to be... Where was it? There we go. Where is it? Let Me Out. We'll move him in there like that. Ooh, I'm liking this. I'm liking this little horror area, if I'm honest. Now, we are going to get down a first ride, I think. Probably in this little area here. I'm thinking, one that I've actually never used before. Nah, it's more of a... Maybe? Definitely think that's a dark ride though. I've never actually done a dark ride, so that could be an interesting idea actually. We could do like the mad scientist in the horror area. You know, and this is his transformation. That might be a good thing to try, actually. Whether or not there's enough space for the building, I don't know. But fuck it, we're gonna give it a go. So we'll see you coming off the normal path, then you get spat out in the forest. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, actually. Yeah, I've never actually done one of these ones before. Okay, let's... So right entrance is going to be there. Right exit is going to be behind there.
Oh!
So I did turn that off, but probably not. Right, so we've got this here. Can we start... Yeah, we will put some ride themes on it. Definitely going to go a little all out on this one because I am interested to see how it happens. A spooky haunted house wall, I suppose. We could, you know, could just sort of say that, hey, this is a haunted house, you know, that you are currently in. So I think we'll do an exterior, we'll do an interior wall that will keep changing. I'm thinking colour palette wise, I'm thinking we go for something... What colour indicates mad scientist? We'll go black. We're just going to do black on the inside anyway. I want to... It's going to be... Never actually done one of these ones before where you sort of... do like a circle. So I'm interested to try this. Control D, because we're just going to be edging it around like so. So remember, this ride is going to be full dark. It's going to be a proper dark ride. The story behind this ride is, I said, you are a test subject for a mad scientist. You are a test subject for Frankenstein. You are going to become his new monster creation. Ooh, I like where this is going. I really like where this is going. Okay, well, we're coming up to the entrance area here, which means one in. I don't want that one. This here. Then again, it is... I'm gonna go off this here. Go a little further back to there, like there. There we are. And then we're just gonna go and scooch-moi-zy over to here. So yes, I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm a coward when it comes to actual horror rides. I am absolute scaredy cat when it comes to actual horror rides. Like, you will genuinely not find me on one if I can help it, because they terrify me and I don't know why. Those ghost trains, I that you see at like all travelling fairs in the UK. Yeah, I avoid them. Now, it's not to say I would anymore, but I used to be terrified of them. They used to scare the ever-loving bejeebers out of me. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's psychological. I don't know if it's just because I just don't like jump scares. I mean, I'm not a fan of jump scares, if I'm fully honest. But yeah, it was quite terrifying, if you ask me. If you genuinely, it was a little scary of how they worked. I'm liking this actually. The Mad Doctor Science Lab. It's got a nice little ring to it, doesn't it? So it's yeah, it's not half bad. There's probably an easier way to do this as well with the building, but that's come on, it's me. Give me some credit for being an idiot. I'd like a little credit for being an idiot. This is what I want. Just move you like that. Because what we can always do as well is we will probably go 2 or 3 up with this. Because definitely I'm wanting a... what is it to it? There's going to be an external building, definitely, to this, and I said I'm wanting, I mean, one that I really wanted to do, one that I thought would have been absolutely amazing in Planet Coaster, and that I might do in the sci-fi area, depending on how this goes, was I wanted, there's a ride, and I'll show you the ride right now, and it is essentially Enterprise from Alton Towers. It's called Collider. It's very much space themey. It was one of the original rides from the game, so if you look at some of the original rides, they are very, very heavily themed. Luckily, the devs realised this sort of early-ish on, and saying people don't want that, so they made them a lot less do it. But like the early rides here, they're very themed for a certain area. But Collider, I really wanted to make it as a... like an Aliens franchise, so I got there was a sound pack. There's a sound thing I got. I'll let you listen to it, and it was. I won't be in there. It was being here. There we are. Use the music, and where is it? It's the Nostromo alarm. Do love the Smiler. The original. But this. Can you imagine listening to this in a ride with flashing lights as you're going around? I think that is so cool. Right. Get rid of them before we get some copyright strikes. But the Nostromo alarm thing, I think, would just be absolutely incredible for a dark ride sort of thing. Similar to this, where it's fully enclosed off, where I can control the light sources and anything like that, and I just think it would just look absolutely incredible. I just, honestly, that sort of ride I would love. I do like dark rides. If anyone here has been on the incredibly shit Alton Towers Nemesis Subterra, not Nemesis the ride, not Nemesis the roller coaster. Nemesis the roller coaster is absolutely fucking phenomenal, and I recommend to everybody to go on it. I'm on about Nemesis Subterra, the flat ride that they did for the lore of that, and it was just utterly shit. But I sort of enjoyed it. I enjoy dark rides. I think dark rides are absolutely fun as hell. And I really enjoyed it. there was a few moments in there which really made me laugh my ass off, and it was during the ride. So you go in and you start off queue line, and it's all like about the monster and how they found these eggs and how the team that took it down and whatnot. The lore I sort of like, but it's not really relevant. But it was I'm just bringing this up an extra 2. It was, how was it? It was unique in the fact that I'm just trying to get my train of thought here right now because I'm being an idiot. So yeah, you went in, you did the queue line, you went in and you were lining up. You were guests and you were part of the team going in. That's a great video out there from Expedition Theme Park. Really, really good video, and I highly recommend watching it. If you love your theme park attractions all over the world, he does a really good job of going into detail on some of these rides that are out there. Like, I mean, really good detail. So, it's you go in and you're there, part of this. You've been invited in by the company essentially to look at the eggs. Now, you're sort of shouted at by the staff that currently roleplay in the ride, which is fine. You queue up, you line up, and you go into quote-unquote a lift, which takes you down into the subterranean area. You get down there, and you're seated into what is essentially, what are they? It's like like a drop ride, similar to the Ice Blaster at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, or something like that, where it takes you up to the top and drops you, sort of thing. But these are automatically set up to the top. And you sit down, and you're there, and they leave the room. Then the ride begins, and it's like, oh no, the egg has hatched, and it's in the room somewhere. And you start getting poked from the back. You start by this like poker thingy. You start getting like stretches of ribbons, blowing your feet for some air, and it's alright. I wasn't worried, I wasn't scared. I was like, oh, I just put my hand behind me. I was like, oh, it's that thing there, right? I'm not too worried about it. It was all a bit shit, but it was dark, there was alarms blaring, it was flashing lights. But the thing that got me, and the thing that I loved about that ride, was, so there were 4 different seating rows. There was, say if you're going off a compass grid, there was one to the north, one to the south, one to the east, and one to the west. I was sat looking over the table, and all of a sudden, I heard a whoosh, and the 2 that were like to my left and to my right had dropped down. Now I didn't know this. I just knew they were there one minute and gone the next. So I was like, what the fuck? What the hell has just happened? Well, I have no idea what the fuck has just happened. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? You know, I was so confused right then and there. So confused. And it was really weird for me. And then I was dropped, and it was really cool. Now, the rest of the ride were pretty shit. It was back up, stuff came on, unclipped you, and then you went out into another lift where you got attacked by the monster, and then I did it afterwards. Originally that was the end of the ride, but I was there when they added on essentially a scare element at the end, which was essentially infected people were jumping out at you and giving you like the classic horror scarefest sort of vibe of woo, boo, woo sort of thing. It was alright. I enjoyed it for the dark ride elements, and I really want to go more dark rides. So if anybody has any really good recommendations of good dark rides in the UK or even in Europe, I'd love to go. I love dark rides, so I would definitely be doing that. But it was interesting. is the main word that I would use for that ride. It was a very interesting ride. and I did enjoy it, if I was to say. And I wouldn't do it again. I probably definitely wouldn't do it again. Because it was pretty shit. But, suppose you'd never know, would you? If you didn't do it, how would you know if it was going to be shit? But, meh, I think is probably the easiest way for me to describe. Describe it. Okay. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just going to enclose this up. I'm going to set up my ride elements inside that I'm wanting. And then we're going to test out the ride in the dark-ish. We'll make it dark outside so it gives the impression of being more dark inside. Probably should have... Oh well. Hindsight, probably should have done this after I set everything up, but I do want to sort of see how the light works. So, I'm right, as always. God, thank God I'm not looking at this, because I just absolutely hate how it clips. I just don't think there's anything that's ever going to be changed. I love Planet Coaster's customizability, but oh my god, the clipping, you can just see it. It's horrible. But we are not going to be able to, we won't see this, or we're definitely going to try and avoid seeing it as much as possible. So now what I should have done is I should have just gone off like this one here, essentially. Yeah, screw it. That'll definitely save on the clipping and give me some sanity back. Yep, there we are. So what we'll do is, because we're not actually going to see it, we can do this. And then what we can do as well is we can always just move the roof off, essentially. Yeah, I don't know why I just didn't do that. So if we were to... Right, there we are. So we're inside now. That means now we can attach stuff to the roof and to the sides. So, let's go to our scenery. Let's get some spotlights and lights like that. Don't think we've got any flickering lights, which I think is a little bit of a shame, because I would have actually liked that. I think I would have... one here. That's for the light itself. So I'm thinking like a dark red. And I think everything else we're just going to make it all black. Like that, yeah. I'm just going to try and 180 it, essentially. Because if we can 180 it, that means we can go and do it on the other side. I don't think we're going to be able to 180 this. Right, let's let me duplicate that. A little bit more, I think. That's a little bit more. So I'm just trying to get it so it's relatively straight. Doesn't have to be. we just go to night now, for example? Is there any way to turn the ride light off? Maybe not. Don't think there is, sadly. Damn it, why can't I get rid of you? Because you're not part of the building, that's why. I'm just gonna get rid of you two. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to go around each building. I don't think I can. No! That's so annoying. That is a little bit annoying for me right now. I was really hoping. Really hoping I could have done those lights. Right, I'm just going to do a bit of testing out here just to see which lights we can trigger. Oh, I thought that was going to be so cool. Nah. No, they're not triggerable. We get through all those lights. That is a real shame, actually. So, which light do we like the look of then? So that one just goes around, that one might be good. That one goes forward, back and forth. So slow. Half. The right light's going to be red, everything else is going to be black, just to... I just wish it wanted to keep changing colour. On the black, black, black. Oh, this is giving me right some spooky vibes. Right, and all these lights are going to be triggerable. So, sorry about that quiet time there, guys. Just doing dumb thinkings. Edit build on select parts. Activate on trigger. 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 And activate on trigger. Done. So confirm all those will be turned on. When we do this, we're also going to add some sound bites and clips into here as well, I think. Let's have a look for triggered. What the fuck? Wait, what? What the f- I didn't fucking put this down here. Oh, it was right. No, I know where it's from. It was from that that ride that we put down. Oh my god, I didn't realise it. Jesus Christ, that scared the ever-loving shit out of me. Then I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't do that. Fuck me. That was terrifying. That was genuinely a little bit terrifying. Okay, so let's go. I'd love to do one of the alarms. What's that Zelda one I got? Might not play because it's Yeah, we have a lot that we can do out of this, if I'm honest.
Vife, Cal, Terre, Dura, Onda, Gons! Vife, Cal.
Vive! Vive! Cal! Terre! Dua! Onda! Dawn!
Hello, M. Bounty.
God, I forgot how cool some of these things are.
Passe one tinclo, lula preproud till all alone.
Some of these are really cool. Like, I don't use these enough.
I am the voice of Knight Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITT for easy reference, KIT if you prefer. Michael, that was no accident.
Oh, some of these.
Vive! Tunalasu Omanuk!
Yeah, that one sounds good. So I'm thinking we'll go with that. We'll do trigger times. Don't worry about all that stuff. So I'm thinking we'll have that. Don't lose your head. That'll play right at the start of the ride. And we'll place these. Ah, crap. Scenery. I hate it when it kicks me out. There we are. Back in we go. We'll just push you back in there essentially. And you are our speaker. So you are going to be spooky.
Ejabu Omarum! Tunalasu Omanuk!
Yeah, I don't think there's any other ones, so we'll go with that. And then we'll put a few more around here, like alarms that will start to blare, essentially, when the ride is going on. Like here, for example. Up to the top. Do one there. We'll do one there and one there. We'll do some screams of people in the distance as well. Like someone laughing. That's the mad scientist. He's extremely happy to have you here. Don't know why I'm going all out on this one, if I'm fully honest. I really don't. And there we are, we've got more. Those ones play at the start. These ones will play 4 seconds afterwards, and these ones will play 8 seconds. Actually, no, we'll do for you lot. We'll do 8 seconds. For you, we'll do 4. For you, we'll do instant. We'll add all these ones again. And we'll do them all from the start so they continue over. Bollocks, I don't want to. Damn it. Right, let's get rid of everything. Let's connect everything up here at once. And let's connect these ones again to the second one. So I want that one again. No. That one again. That one again. That one. That one. That one. Do the alarms again. We'll do another scream. And another bit of laughter. Okay, so we've got our... These are the ones that are going to activate after 8 seconds. These ones are going to activate after 4 seconds. Play that one after 0.5 seconds. Don't know how long it lasts for, so we're going to say we'll play that one after 8 seconds. Play that one after 12. Yeah, 8 seconds. And 4 seconds. And we'll do that one after 14 seconds. Perfect. And this one, the lights. And we'll do 8 seconds on that one. Seconds. Right. Done. I want them to keep going. I want the lights to keep moving. I want the lights to keep... Let's stop that up. I want the lights to keep moving. Like, I don't want them to stop. I want them to keep moving. Right. He's there. Yeah, I'm just going to turn them off. I think it's far better if they just play generally. I think it just works a little better. So let's go back to this, and we're going to remove the lights from the main sequence, if they're not already. I'm just going to use the speakers. Now, instead, and we'll once again try it out and see how it is. Right, let's try one more. Actually, tell you what. I'm gonna start that one right from the start, actually. Needs more. It needs more sound, more. Needs a little bit more. How long's the duration? So it's 141 seconds. So that's over 2 minutes. So I think for me it's a little long. But it means we've got a lot more stuff to do with it. So if I'm fully honest, we're going to leave it there for today. I've got a few jobs once again around the house to do. But I definitely think we're going to come back to it tomorrow, and we'll continue up and see where we can finish up to. We're gonna build around that, so don't worry, that is just a shell of what it is, and we'll work on our cemetery here a little bit as well, expanding that out and doing good. I probably should just make my park a night park, actually. This feels so much cooler, doesn't it? So, on that note there, I think we're going to finish up. I've been the Raging Fury, part of the Holy Rages. Thank you ever so much for tuning in today. Be sure to come back tonight at 8, where we will be doing Satisfactory. And be sure to head over to my YouTube channel, The Raging Fury, for more content if you have enjoyed here. There is a highlight video dropping of the SCP stream that I did the other day, which I can just say is just going to be absolutely fucking hilarious. So be sure to head over there. You can click on the link just below the channel. But once again, thank you ever so much for tuning in. It has been an absolute blast to have you guys here. We're just going to have a quick look and see if anybody of the other Rages is currently streaming, and we'll head over there and give them a big shout out. Unfortunately there isn't, but maybe next time. As for that, I will take my leave. Once again, I hope you have enjoyed yourselves, and take care and have yourself